Hi there guys, I'm Daniel from the channel Awakening Self, and today I'm going to do something like a meditation session with you in which we are basically going to answer the question, who am I? We're going to practice self-inquiry, looking for ourselves, looking for our nature, and trying to distinguish between anything that we can be aware of, and these are thoughts, feelings, sensations, perceptions of all kinds, emotions, anything that can basically enter into our field of awareness, as you can see this bubble here, and distinguish all of this from the true self that we are, from the self with capital S, awareness, the field of knowing itself, this knowing awareness that we are. So basically what we are going to do in this video is that I'm going to focus your attention on this knowing, and you can use this as a meditation. You can just listen to it, relax, and like follow the signposts of my words to what they're pointing at. What is the experience of what my words are pointing at. And now, imagine your awareness as a field, just one empty field. A field that basically contains everything that is inside of it. This could be your thoughts, your emotions, any kinds of perceptions. Maybe you hear some sound outside, you feel something touching you, you feel this tingling sensation somewhere in your body. You basically feel whatever it is, but it is still happening somewhere, right? Because if you're aware of it, if you're aware of the object of perception, then this means that you can be it, right? Now, I want you to think about, or like focus your attention on the sensation or the feeling that you feel inside of your body that feels like somehow contracted. Like it feels like it's just, there is something that you do not like about it. You would like to let it go, you would like to change it in some kind of way, and you just like to resolve or heal this feeling. Maybe it's like located in your stomach, maybe in your chest, it could be in your throat also. It's located somewhere on your torso. And once you locate this feeling, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. Who am I that don't like this feeling? And now notice where your attention points to. Who am I that feels this feeling? Who am I that knows these strange sensations in my body? And I completely understand that it might not feel really comfortable at first. You might want to get rid of this feeling in some kind of way, really. But if you can just notice the feeling itself, what is a feeling? Let's say what is a feeling first. So a feeling is a combination of different sensations that are happening somewhere in your body, right? It could be like some tingling sensation, it could be like a contraction, but basically a feeling is the combination of all these sensations. And you might also feel a feeling or have an attitude about the feeling that you're afraid of feeling, if you know what I mean. So I want you to notice this feeling where it's located in your body and ask yourself, who am I that is aware of this feeling? Who am I that somehow want to change this feeling? Who am I that want to resolve it? What is this feeling? What is it? And now don't look for an answer, don't let your mind conjure up a thought, an idea about what this feeling might be, where it comes from, and etc. But just look for the experiencer of the feeling and try to find the space between the place where the feeling is occurring inside of your body and between the one who is aware of it. Because if you're aware of the feeling, you can be the feeling, right? But somehow your body has taken ownership of this feeling. It's not your body also, you're also aware of your body. Your body is just an object in awareness, but somehow your body has identified with this feeling. And now you might also see, you might know that there are some thoughts that your mind is thinking, and you might wonder, are these my thoughts? Who am I that is aware of these thoughts? What is the space in which those thoughts appear? Am I really the thoughts? Am I the feeling? Who am I that is aware of both the thoughts and the sensation in my body? Because you really understand, I hope you understand that, but you really can't be anything that you're aware of. So if your attention gets focused on a thought and you believe that this thought is yours, ask yourself, how do I know this thought? What gives me the ability to, what gives me the skill to even know this thought? How would I even perceive this thought if this thought were me? Or how would I even perceive this feeling if I believe that this feeling is me? Because any time that you identify with the feeling, then it just leaves your awareness. You're not this, you're basically, this feeling becomes you, and your awareness now is lost. Your consciousness of the feeling. Your attention is completely immersed in the feeling or the sensation. But if you try to trace your attention back to the space in which the feeling or the thoughts occur, and just follow this question, self-inquire, who am I? What is it? What is this space that is currently aware of this feeling? Is it me? Is this feeling me? And if I don't like this feeling, if a feeling is a combination of different sensations in my body, does the sensations have an attitude of their own and they don't like themselves? Do the sensations think? What is it, this feeling? What is it made of, really? What is its nature? What is the source of this feeling? How can you be aware of the feeling, and you can also be aware of the one who is watching the feeling? Like, which one of those two are you? Are you the feeling? Are you the thoughts that are generated out of the feeling, that are basically expressions of the feeling, reactions to the feeling? Or are you the one who is watching, who is always watching? Ever present, timeless, conditionless awareness. Try to follow me there. Look for the one who is experiencing anything in your field of perception. You can use any object that's occurring in the field of your awareness as a mirror, and the mirror then reflects the one who is aware of the object of perception. No matter if it's a thought, a sound that you may hear, a sensation in your body, emotion, feeling, some kind of like maybe guilt, fear, you experience the labeling of the sensation in your body. But whatever it is, whatever object of perception you experience, there have to be, and definitely must be, something who is aware of it. Who is that? What is that? What are you? What is the nature of your experience? What is the source of your experience? And really understand that the feeling itself cannot resist itself. But if you're identified with the feeling, then your mind tries to project a more positive, a more holistic experience, an experience that feels better, and that's why it resists the negative feeling, because then it believes, and it lives in a time-space continuum, and it basically believes that if the mind felt good at some point, why does it have to feel bad right now? And then it resists the feeling. But then seek for the one who is aware of all of that, who is aware of this whole process. Because the problem with all negative feelings is not that they exist, but the problem is that we cannot accept them for what they are. And if you really dive into what a feeling is, like focus your complete attention there. Basically, you have two options. You can focus your attention on the feeling itself, or you can focus your attention in exactly the opposite way, on the one who is aware of the feeling. And both of these approaches work. In the first approach, you get into the nature, the source of this experience, and then you see that it consists of just consciousness. So then you let it dissolve into this field of consciousness. And in the other, you just distance yourself so much away from the feeling, so far away, that you see that the feeling really is, it cannot be you, because you're aware of it, and you try to trace the one who is aware of it. Both of these approaches work, and this is what self-inquiry is. You either get inside of the nature, the source, the substance that the feeling or sensations are made of, or you either get so far away that you just can't identify with them anymore and you just let them be. And the moment you let this feeling or sensation be without wanting to change it or influence it or even label or judge it in any way, you just clearly see that you are not the feeling, then it dissipates and you're free of it. Because why would you want to change something that you clearly see that you are not? It doesn't make sense, right? And this is exactly what you have to do in your meditation sessions. You either get inside of the feeling, like really try to understand, try to immerse yourself into the feeling, try to become one with it, like there is no observer and observed, there is just the feeling itself. Or you either get so far away that the feeling, basically, you see it as, you just don't see it as yourself anymore, you don't see it as a threat, and then it again dissolves into the space that you create between the feeling and between you, between the one who's watching. That's all you have to do in any meditation. So, thank you so much for this video right now. I hope that you understood, and not really understood, but you experienced what I'm pointing at with my words. And I hope that you feel better by now. If this is so, please like the video, comment down below your perceptions, what your experience was like you can really share it with others. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.